Okay, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna do a safe start, making sure my gear is in neutral, my parking brake's applied. I put the key in, put it into the run position. Those ABS lights, they come on and they come off. Make sure all the gauges are working properly, nothing's sticking. So go ahead and start it. I'm gonna be building up pressure, making sure it builds up between 120 and 140 psi. Governor to kick in. Okay, governor kicked in at 125 psi. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my bus. Set it back to the run position. Wait till all the gauges settle. Okay. Now I'm going to hold down my service brake, release parking brake. I'll be holding it down for 1 full minute. Within this minute, it shouldn't lose no more than 3 psi. If it loses more than 3 psi, this bus has to be put out of service. Okay, we'll say it's been about a minute. It didn't lose no more than 3 psi. Now I'm going to go ahead and start fanning my service brakes. When I get to 60 psi, the low pressure warning alarm should come on. Yeah. Continue fanning. Between 20 and 40 psi, the parking brake should reapply. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start the bus. We're going to let the pressure build back up between 120 and 140 psi. Okay, when it got to 60, I'm going to go ahead and remove my chop. The governor kicked in at 125. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to do the parking brake. So I'm going to go ahead and hold down service brake, put it into drive. I'm going to go ahead and accelerate up to 1500 RPMs. The bus shouldn't move. Alright, parking brake is holding, it's working properly. Now I'm going to check the service brake. I'll leave it in drive, hold down service brake, release parking brake. I'm going ahead and drive 5 miles per hour. Alright, parking brake working properly. The bus didn't move to the right or to the left. Next, light indicators. I'm going to go ahead and check my light indicators. I have my DEF tank right here. There shouldn't be no less than 2. It should be be at least at 4. Odometer is working properly. Multimeter is working properly. When I flip my headlights on, I have my high beam indicator is working properly. I have my left turn signal indicator working properly. Right turn signal indicator working properly. My 4-way hazards, my indicators are working properly. Here in the front and also here on the side. Turn it off. Next, I have my emergency equipment. So with my emergency equipment, I'm going to go ahead and do the first aid and body fluid kit. I have my fire extinguisher up here. That is securely mounted, nothing's cracked, broken, missing. It is fully charged and has been rated. I have my 3 emergency triangles. They're mounted securely, nothing's cracked, nothing's broken, nothing's missing. First aid kit, it is mounted secure, not cracked, not broken, not missing. It is properly sealed, indicating there's no missing articles in the inside. On the other side, I have my body fluid kit. It is properly mounted, nothing's cracked, nothing's broken, nothing's missing. It is properly sealed, indicating that there is nothing missing in the inside. Next, I have my windshield wiper, my windshield and my traffic monitoring devices. My windshield is properly mounted, nothing is cracked, nothing's broken, nothing's missing. Making sure there has no illegal stickers other than my registration sticker, and it is up to date. Also, the seal is all intact, there's no leakage. Traffic monitoring devices. The top are my flat, the bottom are my convex, and I also have my crossover mirrors. Everything is mounted securely, nothing is cracked, nothing's broken, nothing's missing, and everything is to my view. Wipers and washers. Push the yellow button. Let the fluid dispense. Okay, my wipers are mounted secure, not cracked, broken, missing. They're not dryer frayed. My water dispenses properly, indicating that I can have a clean windshield, clear view. Also up here, I do have a camera on the front. It's mounted securely. It's not cracked. It's not broken. It's not missing. My heaters and defrosters. The front. Go ahead and turn it on to the heating. Working properly. Turn it to the defrost fan. Everything's working properly. Then turn it back and then turn it off. On the side, top row on the back, the last 2 buttons. I have my defrost fan. It is mounted securely. It's not cracked. It's not broken. It's not missing. This one right here, this is my heater, my rear one. It is working properly. Turn it off. Next, I have my horn. Horn is working properly. I wait on passenger entry. I'm going to go ahead and do the emergency exits, passenger seating, and passenger monitoring devices. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and do the back. I have my passenger seating, making sure that they're mounted securely to the wall and to the floor. So I will push on every back seat and lift the bottoms. And I'll do that to each and every one. Emergency exit door, making sure it's properly labeled. In case of an emergency, I will lift the handle and push the door out. I have 4 emergency exit windows, 2 on the right, 2 on the left. In case of an emergency, I will lift the right handle and push the window out. 2 emergency roof hatches, 1 in the back, 1 towards the front. In case of an emergency, I will turn the handle and push the roof hatch up. Passenger monitoring devices. I have my cameras up here. I have 1 in the front, 1 in the middle, 1 towards the back. Making sure they're all properly mounted, nothing's cracked, broken, missing, working properly. Next, duty lights. I have the dome lights. This is the driver dome. It's mounted securely. It's not cracked, broken, missing, working properly. Student dome lights. They're all mounted securely. They're not cracked, broken, missing, working properly. Student lights. Go ahead and activate my amber warning lights. Amber warning lights are working properly. I can see them in my crossovers, also in my indicators. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on. Flip my door open. That's going to activate my red loading lights. I see them in my crossover mirrors, my indicators, and also my 2 stop arms are working properly. Also, my door opens smoothly. My windows are not cracked, they're not broken, they're not missing. My handrails, they're mounted securely. They're not cracked, broken, missing, they're not loose. My stairs, they're all mounted securely. Nothing's cracked, broken, missing, nothing's loose. Also, my entry door light, my stair light, that is mounted securely. It's not cracked, it's not broken, it's not missing. Turn it off. Next will be my all external lights. Also, I forgot to mention, I do have my belt cutter. It's properly mounted up here just in case of an emergency. So now it's all external lights. I'll go ahead and ask them to step out. I'll go ahead and start. Open my window. Flip my headlights. And tell them. Headlights. Thumbs up. Alright. Clearance lights. Thumbs up. High beams. Thumbs up. Left turn signal. Right turn signal. Four-way hazards. Alright. We'll ask them to go to the back. Again. Left turn signal. Right turn signal. Four-way hazards. Clearance. Brake lights. Throw it in reverse. Alright. After that, they're going to go ahead and come back over here. You'll open the door. They'll ask you, will that be off? You're like, yes. Okay, go ahead and do the next part. We're going to go ahead and shut everything off. Turn off your lights. Turn off your ACs. Everything in the front. Turn off your bus. That's the no child left behind alarm. Since we activated the reds, that turns that on. So we're going to go all the way to the back. And press the silver button on the right side. Okay. Once it deactivates, you can go ahead and go back to the front and you can open your door. So we're going to go ahead and step out. So we'll start in the front. It says lenses. We'll go ahead and start. Always want to start from the top, work your way down. In the center, I have my 3 amber clearance lights, 2 amber warning lights, 2 red loading lights. They're all properly mounted. They're not cracked, broken, or missing. I also have safety reflective tip, the school bus. It's mounted securely. It's not cracked, broken, missing. It's not peeling or faded. On the side, I have my side mirrors, convex and flat. They're mounted securely. They're not cracked, broken, or missing. They are clean. Crossover mirrors. They are mounted securely. They're not cracked, broken, missing. They're clean. Turn signals. I have 2. They're amber. On each side, they're mounted securely. Not cracked, broken, or missing. Lenses. High beams and low beams. They're both mounted securely. They're not cracked. They're not broken. They're not missing. Up in the bottom right here is my fog lights. They're mounted securely. They're not cracked. They're not broken. They're not missing. Go ahead and open the hood. Go ahead and start on this side. I have my coolant reservoir. It is mounted securely. It is not cracked. It's not broken. It's not missing. Top is unsecure. It's above the low level line. Air intake manifold. Where my tubing. It is unmounted securely. Nothing's cracked, nothing's broken, nothing's missing. It's not leaking. I also like to mention my radiator, the silver one right there. It is mounted securely. Not cracked, broken, missing. It's not leaking. Windshield wiper pressure. It is mounted securely. Not cracked, broken, or missing. It's not leaking. Top's unsecure. On the other side. Go ahead and start at the top, work your way down. Transmission load. I will pull it out, clean it, put it back in, take it out, make sure it's above the low level line. We'll check that when the bus is on. Engine oil. We'll go ahead and pull it out, clean it, put it back in, take it out, make sure it's above the low level line. The colors right here, those are my air hoses. They're mounted securely, they're not cracked or frayed, nothing's leaking. This one right here is my power steering reservoir. It is mounted securely. It is not cracked. It is not broken. It is not missing. It is above the low level line. Top is on secure. This is my steering column. It is mounted securely. It is not cracked. It is not broken. It is not missing. It's my fuse box. We do not carry no extra fuses. Steering box or gearbox. It is mounted securely. It is not cracked. It's not broken. It's not missing. It's not leaking. This one right here is the pitman arm with my castle nut and my fire key. It is all mounted secure. It is not cracked. It is not broken. It is not missing. These springs are mounted securely. Not cracked, not broken, not missing. They're not shifted. These screw mount. Mounted securely. Not cracked, not broken, not missing. This one is a scraggly, steering linkage, or mounted securely. It is not cracked, it's not broken, it's not missing. Shock absorber, mounted securely, not cracked, not broken, not missing, it's not leaking. At the back, the long one, that goes across, that's my tie rod. It's mounted securely, it's not cracked, it's not broken, it's not missing. Back of my tire, this circle is my brake chamber. Mounted secure, not cracked, broken, missing. Air hose, DPS height. Not cracked, broken, missing. Now my tires. They're evenly worn all the way across. Tread depth in the front should be no less than 430 seconds. Tires in the front should not be recapped or regrooved. Tire walls. Making sure there's no slashes, no bumps, or no slashes, bumps, or cuts, right? Rims. They're mounted secure, they're not cracked, they're not broken, they're not missing. Making sure there's no illegal welds other than the factory welds. Lug nuts. They're all mounted secure, they're not cracked, broken, or missing. They shouldn't be loose. If they were to be loose, they'll be silver shavings and rust. Alright, I have my valve stem with my valve cap. It is all mounted secure, nothing's cracked, broken, or missing. Making sure that the PSI in the front should be at least 100. Tire pressure 100. Also brake contaminants, making sure there's no trace of grease or debris. Side for dust. Next, lenses on the side of the vehicle. So we're done here. We're going to go ahead and move to that. Again on the side. Since this one's by itself, we're going to go ahead and mention the depth tank. AES tank, making sure you open the door, it's open smoothly. Hinge is not damaged, top is on security. Top is on secure. Close it, make sure it locks into place. Start from the top. Everything towards the front of the bus is amber, everything towards the back is red. I have 3 clearance lights. 2 amber, 1 red in the rear. It's mounted secure. They're not cracked, they're not broken, they're not missing. Safety reflective tape that goes alongside of my bus, also around my emergency exit windows. It's all properly mounted, it's not cracked, it's not broken, it's not missing. Also, it's not peeling or faded. 2 amber turn signals, one in the front, one towards the back. Properly mounted, not cracked, not broken, not missing. 2 amber reflectors, 1 red in the back. Properly mounted, not cracked, not broken, not missing. It's a clear entry door light. Making sure it's mounted securely, not cracked, not broken, not missing. Right here I have my fuel tank, door. Make sure it opens properly, make sure the hinge is not damaged. The top is unsecure. Make sure you close it locks into place. Also, when you're here, you want to mention your longitude frame. It goes from the front to the back. And also all your cross frame members. Everything's mounted securely, nothing's cracked, broken, missing. No illegal welds or holes. Go back. At this time, I like to mention my fuel tank. It is in the center, in between the main frame. It's mounted secure, not cracked, not broken, not missing. Also, it's protected by a cage. It's not leaking. Starting from the top, I have my 3 red clearance lights. 2 amber warning lights, 2 red loading lights. Mounted secure, not cracked, not broken, not missing. I have my reverse camera. Mounted security, not cracked, not broken, not missing. Safety reflective tape that goes around my emergency exit door, also on the side of my bus. Properly mounted, not cracked, not broken, not missing. Not peeling or faded. 2 clear white reverse lights. 4 red brake and 2 lights. 2 amber turn signals. They're all mounted secure, not cracked, not broken, not missing. 2 license plate lights. Those are clear, mounted securely, not cracked, not missing. 2 red reflectors. Mounted securely, not cracked, not broken, not missing. Now, I do the same thing as I did on that side. On this is different. So I'm doing everything as different. I have 2 stop arms. One in the back, one towards the front. Properly mounted. My lenses are not cracked, they're not broken, they're not missing. Also, my reflective tape is mounted secure, not cracked, broken, missing, it's not peeling or fading. Doing our battery box, make sure it opens smoothly. Make sure my hinges are not damaged. I have 3 batteries in here, making sure they're all fastened and secured. Make sure my terminals don't have excessive corrosion. Make sure my batteries are not leaking and they're not bubbling. Go ahead and check the tray, my battery tray. They're secured with the pins. Right? Nothing's cracked, nothing's broken, nothing's missing. Close your door, make sure it locks into place. And that concludes my pre-trip inspection.